Here.
Okay, ready?
Blinding.
Oh, that's fucking perfect timing.
One enemy remaining.
Got heavy control. Easy peasy.
Long.
Omen is one of the strongest controllers in Valorant, especially when used on a map that allows for optimal use of his abilities. Today we're going to go over one of my Omen ranked games on Split and go over what I did well, what I can work on, and most importantly, what you can learn from my successes and failures. That being said, I'm chill and let's get into it. I like that.
Cover going out.
Flash.
Steering sight.
That sounds pretty good. Murder him. Yes. I think I actually like this play that I did early. And the Sage followed me. I didn't even realize the Sage was next to me. I love that. In the VOD.
Drop it. Oh. The last two on site.
This post plan was good too. We played this one
One
more.
enemy remaining.
Nice.
Good shit. Okay, so what I wanted to show before. Pre-round comms. Important. Yo, Jet, you want to dash ramp and I'm blind for you?
Oh, I was gonna go ramp.
Or yeah, whoever. I think the raise was like, I'll
I mean, Jay, if you
I'll
want to
send.
follow up with your dash, that'd be nice if like instantly died by like a shorty or some shit.
This is awesome because the blind covers the entire ramp from Sewer's position. So you want to blind from Sewer's here, and then the blind, look at this entire area it covers. Usually they like to peek that for early info. You'll see the raise on the minimap go in with the blind here. And this blind absolutely owns. And the raise is coming in, you can see right here, the raise is coming in right after the blind, covers the entire thing. Oh, look at this. Bam. Dead. Blinded completely. Good stuff.
Cover going out.
I should have smoked there.
Shadows
Okay.
traveling.
Okay, it didn't really matter, but I did smoke Heaven here. And the reason that's not a good smoke is because I have two teammates going into Heaven. I don't really want to like block off this section here. There's a chance that one could be like playing this like tiny area here. The smoke should have gone here. Smoke's here. Smoke's here. Plant here. And then my two teammates here just play for Heaven. And then they can look at bomb from post-plant position there. And then we're just flooding into sight. So ideally, these are the two smokes that I want to be throwing, not the other ones. So I should have smoked there. I even said it as soon as I smoked. I was like, oh, that was a bad idea. This first half was a bit of a stomp. The reason I'm watching this VOD specifically, though, was for the defensive side, because Split is usually defensive sided. Even with the newer changes, I think it still is defensive sided. This game was kind of like very backwards game, where our attack was really strong. Second half is really what we're gonna break down. Double Marshall kill in Heaven, unlucky.
Player standing.
Judge. Nice. I feel like my crosshair placement here was fine. I was right in her head. My reaction time was a little slow there. Oh, I did look at the minimap. I think I did. Yeah. Look at that. I felt like my crosshair was wide enough there. I just looked at the minimap.
Player standing.
Judge. Oh, I like this.
One enemy remaining.
Positioning wise, I mean, I was trying to hold that screen's
So
angle.
good.
Shadows traveling.
Omen's close on top of the box.
Oh shit.
Oh,
In my mind, I had an idea that my team was already pushing into B, so the attention would hopefully be towards B site, but they already spotted me with the dog in male, and my raise wasn't with me. And then I heard my Gecko ult too, so I was like, oh, okay, they're hitting site now. They're gonna follow the fish in. If I took a second and waited for the fish to go out to see where they were on site, I would have seen these two enemies. And that's where I died from, or at least I died from the raise here. My timing needed to be a little better on that. I needed to be more patient. In hindsight, it's fine. I guess my flash could have been better there. Blinding here doesn't really make sense. Like, why would I blind here, right? Because they're probably not going to be playing out in the open if they expect enemies to be pushing up into Heaven. They're most likely going to be in this position. And then, and that's what happened. And then this guy flashes out and then kills my teammate. And let's see if we lose a round because of me. A little bit to the right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A little bit to the right. And then we're chilling. Okay. Reyna, hello. I'm trying to get a little aggressive here. Oh, I think we do lose this round. The Sky knows that I'm in back alley because she ulted me. So she has that info that I'm probably playing there. My teammate's pillar. My Gecko's back site. The Omen already pushed on the site by TPing, I think.
One
site.
enemy remaining.
He TP'd.
I have no idea.
Oh, this is what happened.
Last one, either CT or heaven.
He said, yeah, my teammate was either CT or heaven. And look where I'm looking. Idiot. Idiot. This is a tricky spot to play in. I don't like playing in this post plant position, even though I know it can be okay. My Gecko maybe should be in this position holding for me, like right behind this wall, so that she can, you know, swing out if this enemy comes CT and kills me, which is what they did. I'm not gonna blame my teammate because I didn't like calm that. But in hindsight, I probably should have watched CT because I got sky ulted before and she knew I was in that back alley position. I made the mistake of thinking she wouldn't come into back alley knowing I'm there, but that's what happened. Yeah, luckily the Gecko wins around for us, so.
I don't know, man.
No one's close.
I didn't want to shoot it to give away my position there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go there anymore.
Okay.
I wanted to ult to get with my teammates on A because I knew like there was like 3 people mid and there's 3 guys left on the team.
Shadows
I'm back side. Go heal me.
Here, I'm just holding an off angle, so if they peek me, they're not ready for it.
Ramps.
And I hear the metal stomping.
Last two ramp.
One enemy remaining.
Hi.
Now we're on
Yes.
defense. Score is 10-2. Easy W, right? Easy. This game is a perfect example of, you know, keeping the pressure on the enemy team and focusing up and not assuming you already won the game, because you'll see why. I like to throw this one way as a good like default. Putting up a one way deters the enemies from pushing this way and it automatically makes them want to rotate. Usually they're scared to push out.
Shadows traveling.
They went mid though.
Yes, mid to B for sure.
So here I'm playing with the Rays. I want to make sure that I can trade them because they have a shorty and, you know, you can't do much with a shorty unless you're very close range. And I think we die here.
Reloading.
And then I didn't check behind the box. Checking behind that box position just kind of, yeah, I probably should have checked it. They could have been looking at me from B, so I kind of just gambled that they weren't there. And I lost the gamble. Let's make a note. I want to, you know, check certain like pro players VODs and see specific moments that I felt kind of uncomfortable. Make a note of that and see what they do and kind of see how they like, you know, position themselves, what utility they use, where they smoke. On that B retake position from heaven, sometimes I kind of don't know where to smoke to retake. I don't know whether to just like smoke garage, but they're usually going to be playing on site. I could smoke back of B, you know, for example here. So I already have one here, right? When I retake from this position, what's the best smoke to use? The smoke that I ended up throwing, I think, was this one here. This smoke is good for like maybe retaking from CT, coming out this way. There's also another smoke I've seen people use before where they just kind of like smoke off back of B, but retaking from heaven is something I want to check. So that's what I want to make a note of. Where to smoke retaking from B heaven, just so I have something to keep track of. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on,
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
So I hear them pick the orb up. I get flash ramp. Oh, okay. Ugh, this one hurts. This one really hurts. I was like, I have the best play right now. This is going to be genius. I'm going to bait the Raze ult and then teleport into elbow as soon as she ults so I don't die. Let's see what actually happens. Unlucky. In my mind, I was like, this is the easiest rocket bait of my life. Oh no, look at where my teleport is. So here I buy a judge because why not, right?
Planted.
Yep.
My ultimate is ready.
Not a bad pick.
Last player standing. One enemy
I
remaining.
mean, I got a couple nice picks here, but I f***ed it up. So let me see if the mini-map would help me here.
Spike plant.
So I see the two question marks on my minimap. So like, okay, I'll just flash across. They'll both be blinded. They're gonna like push back into the back B there. I think I see that the rain is close. Or I heard her like shoot or like reload her gun or something. I knew that the Omen was back there, right? Because I flashed him and he obviously flashed me. So it's like, okay, Omen's back there. I hear one pillar, right? I thought the Omen was still back sight, right? So I think that's what happened. That was wrong. I kill the Omen here and I'm like, oh, there's one more back sight. And then I realized, oh, the Omen teleported to pillar. And no one made a sound in back of B. I should have realized that the Omen peeking me there. I just didn't think of it fast enough. I didn't think fast enough. That's just, you know, awareness. And I was a little bit tunnel vision at that point, just trying to like get kills. And the Sage is already out. Rain is out B. I teleport to B to help my Sage.
Spike down. B.
They drop Spike. I'm like, the Raze is ulting, I'm getting the out of there. And then my teammates all die, and I was like, oh, I thought we were gonna win that one. My smoke might have helped them here, but at the same time, I was expecting to go out with my Gecko, and then, so maybe I don't smoke there. Let me see if I could find that, actually. I'm gonna make a note of that. Retaking from CT, smoke pillar with on site. One was just hell. My routing here could have been better too if I'm retaking. I think instead I go here and then I position myself here at this wall. That way I can peek hell and then I throw my smoke, you know, out in this position back here. Maybe TP here on pillar. Just try to isolate the 1v1s in this situation and just do my best, but it's a 1v3, so it's kind of hard to win. Another B round. I should have recognized that we had 3 A players, and I probably should have just played in vents, you know, jiggled mid to see if they're mid, and then just teleport into male, and then route into B heaven and help my jet, and we got a pick there too. So now we have to all rotate to B again. Okay, what did I say? What the fuck did I just say? I'm so mad, dude. I got a little toxic, but at least I'm not being toxic in comms, right? Flashing.
Healing sight.
Maybe let's see. Maybe one was close left on default.
Last player standing.
One was in the smoke there, yeah. Yeah, here I probably just flashed back at B. The Omen was using my smoke to play in. I think this smoke is good if they sage wall into B. I learned this from Boaster, the pro player. Because he said, like, you know, in this situation, they sage wall across here, and then you smoke this position, like I did. Now they're trapped in this little tiny section. And they can't really do much about that. They can obviously push out the smoke with flashes, that kind of thing. But if they're doing a B rush and you're playing B as Omen, you just trap them in this little box. I'm not sure it's the best smoke for retaking. Maybe just smoking garage, flashing back a B. I could flash pillar, and then we just, you know, clear back a B together. But I think this smoke is kind of to my detriment at this point. If I blind them in my smoke, it essentially does nothing anyway, because my blind is, you know, it's close quarters. You still have vision within, you know, a few meters.
There's another one there.
So I'm with my Gecko here. They broke the wall, so my smoke is kind of helping with that, which is fine. We're trying to like contain them. I'm okay with playing out in the open there on stairs because the Gecko molly is going to prevent them from swinging unless they're psychomaniacs.
You will not kill my ally.
Our Raze is a psycho, dude. He double satchels into the entire team in Weeb Room. Holy moly.
Oh, 3.
The reason I swing out like this is because my Gecko is fighting, is like committing, like full on hard committing to the Weeb Room fight here. I know there's enemies in there. I know there's 3. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just play with my Gecko, because if I don't, the best they can do is maybe get 1 or 2 and die. And then if I'm not there to finish up the kills, you know, maybe I should have been with, you know, playing with my Gecko. However, this is what happens. It's good I was there because I did shoot the Reyna flash, but Gecko doesn't get a pick, and now they double swing me, triple swing me. I'm just spraying for my life at this point. I have to commit. You know, maybe I just like position myself behind the metal box, and then from there I can get a pick and then TP back into male and then get with my teammates. And now it's a 3v3. So my Gecko is sewers, so I did feel comfortable pushing up at this point, and I have my jet behind me as well. We're kind of just like grouping up at this point. Luckily here, I'm looking at my mini map, which is good. I see that the sky is hell. Like, so now I know where both of them are. I flash, end up blinding my Sage. I got a little bit too close there, I admit, but that's okay. It's like a 3v1 in A right now, and then, you know, the last one's coming lobby.
He's like,
One.
I try to smoke,
nice.
and we kill them both, and we win. Not a bad recovery. I think I should have probably positioned more in mid a lot so I could rotate quicker to B and help my team. Because my team was fighting a lot early at B and dying a lot early. So maybe I just reinforce that and try to get a smoke down quicker maybe. And just like preemptively like pre-fire the smoke.
Shadows.
Oh, he does smoke there. But that's before they planted. But okay, so he, like, when they're pushing on site, he does still use that smoke. That's good to know. But it's still, you know, for post-plant, that's really what I'm trying to figure out. We didn't really get what I was looking for on that VOD. However, what we did learn, smoking pillar is good before the plant goes down on B. All right, let's check another VOD real quick.
We lost that game, bro.
Oh, I'm so mad we lost that game. We didn't deserve it.
And you can one-way this early, which is pretty good too. Garage one-way early round playing B. Let's see, split. So say we are on defense. I'm playing in this position. I smoke here. This is the smoke that I have been using, or I used in my ranked game. I had a blind kind of in this position, and I blinded like this. I knew there was one back of B. I probably either should have just blinded that and then smoked here instead and then retook. So even though I blinded this guy in smoke, if they push into the smoke like this, if he's blind, the smoke is almost helping him. I think instead of smoking here, I think the answer is probably just, you know, if they're playing garage, they're most likely planting here because you can't see the bomb here. So this is actually like a really bad plant spot for post plant if you're attackers. That's why it's better to plant here. So then you just smoke kind of deep here maybe. Or I guess the other option, just smoke the bomb, get in there, defuse. They have to spam it or they have to like run up. I'm just thinking about where to smoke to help my teammates retake the site. I think really the best option is probably just do this. And then if I have my flash up and then just like flash across like this, enemy here, and maybe sometimes an enemy plays in this like default spot. I'm blinding 2 positions instead of blinding back of B, which only hits 1 position. If I have teammates like coming from heaven and then, you know, routing this way through pillar or around pillar and trying to, you know, pinch these guys, I'm coming around this way. We kind of pincer them, right? If I had one teammate, I probably, you know, route back to heaven, play with my teammate instead of splitting up, because pincering them and splitting up is, you know, that could get you killed. They could just isolate those 1v1 fights. I think the best play is probably just flash these 2 positions and then smoke garage even if they're not garage. I just have to like check this close left position, and then they could also be on rafters. So that's kind of my thought process there. You know, usually if there's a sage wall though, right? What I would do here is throw this smoke. This smoke is good before they plant. Now they're boxed into this. Their own sage wall blocks them into this square. You know, they have to flash out of here if they want to get out. And then they're, you know, I could potentially be here behind this box. I could rafters. I could be over here. So like pushing out of the smoke is very scary. And that's going to be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from me in the future. Subscribe for more guides like this one and check out another one here next. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.